to another video on the channel. GHOSTDRIFTX, aka Ghost. Today it's snowing. It's a little snowy today. So this is what you would probably consider a brawling hangar. That's what this is. And we're just gonna see how the Lance is still doing his business. This is TDM. Snowing in the game. I actually do like the particles going down in the building. Want to catch up with me? That's my information. Drop it on the screen. And we are heading out into the wild blue yonder. You see the Hydras making their appearance on the field already. Understand the Spectra has 4 of those, so that means that instead of you walking away from that, you'll probably still walk away. But it is, you see this one lost both the medium weapons on the Griffin. That's pretty bad, right? You still have the aphids on top, but the majority of your damage is on the bottom. I mean on the sides. The aphids still do good damage, but medium weapons is where it's at. People, medium to heavy. You know, unless you do a good combination of the light weapons, the medium is where it's gonna stay. We are moving in, trying to get that little corner. I think they moved over just enough, but we kept firing and they moved back. So somebody else, I think, took them out, but I still was doing damage, right? So I think there's a carnage or something over there because that Leo didn't take a lot of damage and tried to dish out. My teammate is down. Oh, they took out Billy. Billy didn't make it, people. Billy didn't make it. So we're gonna move. Just try to look what was on the outside. Basically, Fat Boy and Fat Boy out there. Lance and the Leo. Not good combo to deal with if you're on the offensive side, right? Alright, and there's the good old train hitting me from the side. And we're just trying to do damage. I know I'm not doing a lot with the shield. Leo, I'm trying to watch for that shield. Because even when I go to fire, if that shielded bot moves to the right, they're going to block a lot of what I'm doing. So we're just trying to work on the Leo while they're outside the shield. And move back, right? Just move back. And now we're just trying to look around the field, try to keep these guys. We got people to my right. You see I have 2 teammates to my right, so we're trying to corner shoot. There's a good old train hitting me again. Kind of pointless to be behind cover with a train. There's a couple of things in the game that increase damage in ways that were not in the game prior. And it's just part of the game now. So you just basically either deal with it or you stop people. So here we go. 2 Lances. My man's got the Tempest moving out. I got a shield for the Tempest moving out. I'm pushing a little bit harder. Oh, here he comes. Lancelot steps out, but they didn't, I think they were going to the right. Unfortunately, I realized it was 2 Lances walking down the hallway, basically. We're hall monitors, people. Don't come out in the hall, man. You don't have a pass. Don't come out in the hallway. So we're going to try and get close. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get through this shield with just one of my cans. We're just going to do damage to as much as we can. But like I say, at some point you see the cans are just a waste. Unless I had a teammate fire. So I come in and, you know, of course they had help. And we're just going to try and go after it. But now I'm damaged. My shield was gone at that point. My physical shield. And we're about to roll out. So the physical shield definitely, if it's gone, you're gonna take damage like any other bot. This is still one of my favorite bots, but I can't run it. The new bots, the new setup, the way it's been adjusted. There's been a couple of changes in the game that really, it basically cut down the ability of some of the older bots to deal with the new bots. And that's just the truth. The shield adjustment on this one really hurt the carnage. The cut down on the Thunder's amount of damage the Thunders make. And I think personally it was really to give the Ember more of a status, because the Ember really is OP. It's really the strongest weapon in the game at this point. It does splash damage. I think Stu, who was saying that? And I've been getting hit by it and didn't really think about it, but it is true. It does do splash damage because it can get close and still be injuring you without actually hitting you directly. So here's a good example. When you look at my shield, it is gone. That shield, the Ansel, is pretty much pathetic when it comes to the carnage. It has the same answer as the regular little Ansel weapon that you can install on the bot. The problem is that it goes down too fast, right? It recharges great. The recharge speed is great, but the going down is no good. And when you're dealing with this setup right here, or with the pinatas is even worse on top of that bot. So you're dealing with pinatas and orcs. You don't really have a shot unless you're on the outside of that, which means you're right on the 300 meters, just slightly outside of that. That's the only way you're going to be able to try and at least do some kind of damage to, not damage, but survive it. So here, I went to step out and didn't know what that was. It was a lance, so I went and hid back behind cover. And we're just going to try and move up a little bit. So with the lance and the shield, I definitely need to get close. You used to not be able to really take down a lance really good with this bot as well. So that lets you know how weak the Ansel has been basically cut back. Because this build could not just take out an Ansel. And even now it's hard, but it's nowhere near what it used to be. Like, you look at the Ansel like, dude, this is just no good. So I think there's going to be a Bulbasaur that's going to pop into my left at some point. So I'm trying to figure out which way I want to go. I know I need to knock down the shield, but my setup is not really designed to really burn the Ansel down, because that shield is going to negate a lot of my damage before I can get to the bot. And then they have a physical shield. So here's the Bulbasaur. They have Tyrants. I can deal with that a little bit. So my goal right now is to try and give them an incentive to back up. Just a little bit of an incentive, right? So they don't know what I'm in, more than likely. You had the Hydras trying to hit me with spirals, I'm not sure. So we see them start to move back behind cover. I believe I'm going to give them kind of a warning spray. Just a quick warning spray, because they're going to take damage from that. So my goal is trying to force them to move out, but I don't want to load everything I have. And you see they move back, which is what I wanted them to do. They used one of their dash abilities. That was one of the other things I wanted to do. And I took a lot of damage, but unfortunately, they had back up to the right-hand side. I'm not sure if I would have made that, but I think I did a little bit better. You may not want to jump next time, but the goal is to try to force them to use a dash. If you get them to use a dash before you do your actual engagement, that's going to help you out a lot, because now you have a bot that's kind of sitting still. The Bulbasaur cannot block splash, so that's a big benefit to you if you can get them to move before you move. So here we're actually engaging from the side. This is what we refer to as corner shooting. We're just using that left side to ran. We're going to move to the right side. They jumped out. Now we're going to open up with everything. As you can see, they still do quite a bit of damage getting through my shield a little bit with that splash. So that was a pinata orking what we call a DB griff. Now we're just going to keep firing that one Tyran on this guy here. And now we're going to move out. So hopefully my shield is starting to regenerate. You can look at it to the left-hand side. I think I deal with a little bit of lag, because sometimes I'm getting hit and my shield is up, but I'm taking damage. So I'm like, okay, so something's not right. Right? I shouldn't be taking any splash damage. If it's energy, yeah, you can't block it with the Ansel, but if it's actual splash, you should be blocking. So here, they step out. If you notice, I'm actually doing damage. Their shield could have been already broke. There's a guy, I think it was, is it SU? I want to say that's the name of the channel, but they were talking about how to get through the Ansel. And I know some teammates that told me about how, I don't want to say teammates, but people I run with, where if you fire off to the side of an Ansel, or even just about any shield, I don't know if it works on a Rhino, but I know on the Galahad, if you fire like to the outside of that shield, as much of the outside as you can, you'll start seeing a little red, I can say little splashes. They're basically little lines that shoot out from the target to let you know you're actually doing damage. And that shows you that you're actually on the outside of that shield and you're hitting the bot. So here we're moving up, man. It's 16-16. So this is one of those fights. It's getting down to the wire, man. We're getting down to the minute. We're actually beyond a minute and a half. I think that's going to put us in front right here. I think we're going to get this bot right here. Yeah, we get that bot. It puts us in the front. So now we're going to try and move across the field. Here you want to clear your weapons out so you're ready for the next weapon, next bot. I'm trying to get close to this because everyone's got a sliver of health. If I can get them now to put us up by 2, somebody else got them, so we're up by 2 now with a minute to go. We moved to the left. Oh, they took out our bot, so it's 17-18, man. We're moving over to the corner. We got to be careful, man. It's 18 up, man. It's 18 up. So we got to be careful. 43. Time is ticking down. We're looking for the next person. This one does not know I'm here. I'm pretty sure it's a Carnage, so we're cutting loose on him. We're going to try and get him out. Teammate hits him. We take the lead. 2019, baby. And it's close. 34 seconds. We're hoping we don't lose anybody. I'm trying to clear out my weapons. I'm looking for that 318 right there. They're getting in close, but there's somebody to my right. So I'm trying to just back up. So we're up by 2. Actually up by 3 now, I believe, right? Oh, here we go. Bogasari trying to make it official. So here's the deal. They must have fired their weapons early because you can see they didn't cut loose. They were trying to basically block my Tyrans with that shield, but I'm pretty sure they didn't let out the weapons. So anyway, this is the Ghost, man. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, slap that like button. Want to see more videos like this? Subscribe, bell notification so you don't miss the next video.
Thanks for watching. Leave a comment if you enjoyed this video, and as always, choose like over death.